we're gonna go ahead and start this. Let the people see you, man. I didn't even get your name. What's your name?
Chantel.
Who?
Chantel.
Chantel?
Yes, sir.
Oh, Chantel. Chantel. You look mighty young, Chantel. How old are you?
Yeah, I'm 18.
You 18?
Yes, sir.
Let people see you. You 18. You grown, but you the young person I ever did on my channel. Let me see. Y'all see. How old the baby is?
I actually don't know. I
They
just
too
got
loud.
her.
Oh, you got braces? Let me see braces? Okay. What's wrong with your braces? Why everybody got braces don't want to show them?
I don't know. I saved her though. Somebody just like threw her out. Mind you, it's winter. I know she's not gonna survive.
Man, and you saved the dog.
Yeah.
You took her home and been feeding her, bringing her. So you don't know how old she is, but you know she's still alive because of you. That says a lot about you before we even start this interview.
Thank you.
I mean, it shows that you got a caring heart. Yeah. Do you have a caring heart?
I can say it, yeah.
You can say you do. Can I ask you what are you mixed? What color are you?
Like black.
Let me see. You what?
White and black.
You got them green eyes, white and black, huh?
Yeah.
Where you from?
Thomasville.
Okay, Thomasville, North Carolina. Well, how you get up in Greensboro?
Actually, I just got here yesterday.
Oh.
I was having problems at where I was living at.
Uh-huh.
And it was either you gotta go or you just get kicked out. But regardless, everybody in the
Can you
house.
step up here just a little bit?
Yes, sir, my bad.
A little bit more. I want the people to be able to see. There you go.
Everyone in my house was gonna be getting evicted, so it was like I just had to go, you know.
Right.
I was staying with my brother's mom, not my mom, but my brother's mom, and she kind of like snaked me out, you know, the whole way through, and it fucked me over a lot because I came with something, but then I left with nothing.
You came with something left with nothing.
Yeah.
She got addiction?
Say that again?
That woman got addiction? Do she got an addiction? Your son,
yeah.
your brother's mom?
She's a heroin addict.
Right.
She also does crack, like heavy on it. But she's been like that her whole life.
Oh, even before that's just how she is.
Yeah, I never even met her or even had a conversation with her up until recently. That was the first time I ever even spoke to her.
It ain't take her long for her to snake you, huh?
Nah.
Did that shit right away.
Yeah.
Damn. Let's get to know you a little bit. You talk about your brother, mom. But where was was you raised in a two-parent household?
No. My mom and my dad raised me, but like after some time, we did get put in foster care for a little bit. I ended up running away. I was missing for a while.
How long?
From July 23rd. Yeah, July
what year?
23rd. 2023.
Oh, last year? Yeah, what 2023? Well, dang, you were 17 years old, 16 years old, 17?
I didn't come back until my 18th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you just decided to go. You say, hey, I need to be free. I'm out of here. Y'all ain't treat me right.
Yeah. I do really well in school, and they put me in this facility for like 3-4 months where I could only leave once a week, and I wasn't eating properly, and they almost failed me from my 11th grade year, and it was like I've always been, you know, like ahead of my shit. So if anybody's gonna fuck up what I got going on, I felt like it should have been me.
Exactly.
You know, and so I just one day chose to run away. I was in Charlotte and I went straight to Tennessee.
What part? Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I went to Elizabeth in Tennessee. I went from there to Virginia, New Jersey, Maine, and Cali.
You been traveling.
Yeah, I did everything in my power to not come back down here.
Right.
But I still ended up coming back down here.
But you were legal when you came back down here. So when you're 18 now, ain't nothing nobody can do, right?
Yeah, no. At first, when I first came back down here, I actually ended up ODing, and they found me. Right. Like, you know, when I was in the hospital, you know, they had to call.
Okay, yeah. So they're like, okay, well, you being missing, so we found your little ass. You know, OD.
Yeah.
I get it. I get it. And we're gonna talk about your addiction too, but I just wanted to get to know you as a person first.
Mm-hmm.
So you stated that you did really well in school.
Mm-hmm.
Did you talk about your 11th grade year? Did you end up finishing school?
Yes, I did. So after all the bullshit with that, when I was in the hospital for 30-something days, and I made like a plan for myself because, you know, I didn't plan on staying, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But it was like a time where I could actually get myself together, you know, instead of being in the streets. When I turned 18, I went straight and enrolled myself back in school.
Right.
And I was homeless, like sleeping outside, and they gave me a hot spot so I could do my work, and I ended up graduating while sleeping outside.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, man, you special.
Thank you.
And you're young. Man, your whole character, the whole vibe I get from you is a good person, man. A good person that I don't like seeing in the situation that you're in. Sometimes God give his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers. I think that's how I go. I heard it a lot. But you're gonna be if you grab hold of the situation and use your intelligence and your charisma and your kindness, you're gonna be okay. Yeah, and this all just a part of your story. It's gonna make your book so much more interesting to read. So you finished school. You have any kids?
No, sir.
You got no kids?
No, sir.
18 with no kids. That's good. Let's talk about your first introduction to the street life and drugs. How you end up getting on drugs?
The introduction of it starts with me being like an infant. You know, like this is always.
Okay, so when you were born, your mom was on drugs. Your parents, and she had it in her system.
We weren't in the system when
No, not you.
Oh yes.
As a baby, you came out with drugs in your system because your mom. Because you said as an infant.
No, I mean like my dad.
Mm-hmm.
He's like a big time drug dealer.
Mm-hmm.
And so like me being in the streets, we were always.
Okay, you're born into the shit. That's what you meant.
Yeah.
Okay, cause see, I do a lot of videos. People talking about infants with drug addictions is because their parents was on drugs and the mama had the baby and the baby was a drug came out with an opiate addiction, all that type of shit. But what you're saying is, man, I was born into the lifestyle.
Yeah.
Okay, you were born into the lifestyle. But when did you decide to start using?
Actually, I didn't decide to use until I turned 18.
You just now started using recently? Oh, you need to go somewhere and sit down. I'm gonna help you.
Exactly.
We can help you.
I tried one time. I noticed like I started doing things like. At first, it was like I didn't really do it out of enjoyment. I did it, you know, out of comfort, you know.
Right.
But it wasn't. I didn't like how, for one, it was making me look, and then for two, like, how was it affecting?
Yeah, you're a very pretty girl. I think people see you.
Thank you. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you're pretty little youngster, man. So.
I'm sorry.
What's your drug of choice?
I
mean, what are you addicted to right
now? Alcohol, like bad.
Right.
But I have been with alcohol for a minute. I started drinking at like 14. And I was drinking heavy then, and I completely stopped all the way up until I turned 18 again. It wasn't up until I started when I wish I didn't.
Right.
But outside of alcohol, I've done ice, and that's one thing I wish I never did.
Why is that? I mean, well, I wish you never did too, but I want the people to know.
I wish I never did, more so because of relationships.
It had an impact on relationships, people you love, and people.
Big impact. I have 2 little sisters, and they, of course, they don't know anything, but that would crush my whole heart
to see that they follow your footsteps.
Anyone else, yeah.
Yeah, because they probably look up to you.
Yeah.
And they know that you're smart and you got a good kind heart. They always rely on big sisters like them. They're like mama.
Exactly.
So they find out you doing ice. They be like, man, big sis did it. Let me go do it. And that's gonna break your heart to see like, oh hell no. Did you feel like I'm responsible for the road they went down?
Yeah.
That's a parent mentality. You don't got no kids, but that's a that's the mentality that I wish all parents had, because they had if all parents had that mentality, then a lot of them wouldn't even be using drugs. But right now it seems like most the people I interview that got kids, they put their drug addiction before the kids. But you worry about your siblings more than you worry about yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
A lot of the reason why I did start is because of, it's a lot of shit, being homeless, sleeping outside, not to mention
You said it was a
I'm
conflict.
pretty. That makes me more of a target. I'm like a walking target anytime I step out the door, and so it's like everything I do, I gotta do it for a reason,
Right.
And those girls look at everything that I do. Like,
That's right.
down to the T. If I don't have a smile on my face, that even if they don't
They know
say
something wrong.
anything, exactly.
I get it, man. So, what you OD off for? What you say you OD off for?
I OD'd on fentanyl.
So when you was on your little running journey, and you OD, you woke up in the hospital. That's how they found out who you was, and you wasn't missing no more.
Mm-hmm.
It was on fentanyl.
Yeah, I didn't know.
That you was doing fentanyl.
Yeah, I had a girlfriend. She was 27, and this is when I was homeless as a runaway. Mm-hmm. She used to beat me really badly, and one day I got tired and I actually stabbed her, and I left. And this dude who was taking me home, he kept asking me if I wanted to go home, and I told him no. He even took me to my house to make sure that's what I wanted. And by the time we got to his house, he let me take a shower and everything because I had blood on me. I seen him doing it, and I was just like, fuck it. Like, I wanna do anything to get out of this headspace, And period, point blank, that's a lot of the issue with drugs today is people can't face reality.
Yeah, that's right. I hear that a lot. That's why they continue to get high, because they don't want, when every time they high come down, they got reality come running back.
Yeah. So
they get high again and run right back from reality again. But eventually you're going to have to face it.
Yeah, one day. I did it, and it was like no longer than 3 seconds. The person I was with, they said he wasn't breathing for me.
He wasn't what?
Like, if he wasn't doing CPR, breathing for me, then by the time they got there, I wouldn't have made it.
The same guy who gave it to you?
Yeah.
Same guy who said you like, well, same guy who gave it to you, same guy who did CPR?
Yeah.
Did you ever do that fentanyl again?
No, I would never.
Don't never do that shit again.
The way I felt, a lot of times when I drink, I get that feeling, that dizzy feeling I felt right before I OD'd. And that's why I said that alcohol is my addiction.
Right.
It's never to, like, get drunk and wasted. Like, I always make sure I'm safe. I don't do anything outside of anybody I can trust, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Or, like, if I do drink, yeah, I'll only do it at night alone in my room. You know what I'm saying? But I can't sit in a room at night in my own head. You know what I mean? I'm a big... Can't nobody hurt me more than I can hurt myself.
That's a fact. You biggest enemy.
Yeah, and I am right now, and I have been for a long time. And it's like I'm no longer safe for myself alone. So,
it's like you got a mental health issue.
I do.
Right.
I've been trying to get help with that for a long time, but they ignore me because either A, it's like attention, you want attention, or B, when I went to the hospital, they found drugs in my system. And after that, they just didn't give two shits. Like,
people tell me that all the time. Everybody I talk to that got addiction said they don't like going to the hospital because once they type their name in, they give them their real name, and they see they got a history of addiction. It don't matter if they clean today or not. Then people gonna treat them differently. This is another drug addict off the street, another homeless motherfucker coming with the bullshit, and they don't get the same medical care and attention. Then a regular person walk through the door.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's sad though, cause that'll make people try to self-medicate at home or find some way to get healed, and that shit more harmful than anything.
Yes.
Because they don't want to go to the hospital and go through the treatment they got to go through to get the help they need.
Yeah.
But you're gonna have to get you some mental health issue. mental health help and some substance abuse help.
Can I take this off?
Take what off? Yeah, go ahead. You take whatever you want to do.
I'm sorry.
Look, youngster, how tall are you?
I think like 5'4".
5'4". Like you about 100 pounds.
I think so.
Oh yeah.
102, something like that.
Yeah. You always been small?
Yeah.
Okay.
Always been small.
Your mom white or black?
Mom is black.
What's your mom in there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh okay.
Yeah. But.
What's your biological mom? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm finna try to talk to her too. Soon as I walk up out here, hey, look, I'm gonna tell you that right now. I ain't seen her yet. Where she? Tell her come on out here. I want to meet her. But yeah, you sharp.
Thank you.
You intelligent. You got a caring heart. You articulate. I keep on giving you all type of compliments, but all I'm trying to tell you is, it's never too late, and you still a baby, and you only been struggling for a year with this the addiction. You might have had mental health issues because of things that you went through as growing up and foster systems and running away and all that shit. But you just now getting your feet wet. Go and get your feet out that water, because the longer you keep your feet in that water, the harder it is to pull your feet out. If that makes sense. The more deep you go into the addiction shit, the harder it is for you to get out the addiction. And I know people around you gonna tell you something different. I don't know you, so I don't gain shit from talking to you.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to help. Sometimes your best advice comes from strangers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want. Growing up, what did you want to be though?
Growing up.
Yeah, what do you want to be?
Boy, it was like a bunch of shit. And still, it is a bunch of shit. I used to want to be a lawyer, a surgeon. A teacher. I used to go to school and ask my teachers for like extra copies of their work, whatever they didn't give us in school. I'd take it home and teach my sisters. I was in JRTC for all 4 years of high school, and for a little while I wanted to go into the army as a bomb disposer. Yeah.
So, what type of impact has your lifestyle had on you achieving those goals?
A lot of my problem is self-sabotage.
Huh?
A lot of my problem with that is self-sabotage. So it's like there's nothing that stopped me. Obviously, if I'm homeless and sleep outside
Right.
and could graduate high school, I can manage to do anything that
That you want.
put my mind to, you know?
That's right.
But it's like certain situations, it's a lot harder than others, you know, depending on your environment. So like if you got like negative people or like, you know, these junkies even around you who's all like pushing you like this route, and you know you got your focus, like ain't shit gonna change what you focus on. But at the same time, they're taking the shit that you have building up to get to that point. It's just like you just gotta keep restarting. And sometimes like it just gets to a point where like fuck it. And that's the problem. When I say fuck it, it's like fuck it.
Yeah, because that attitude gonna take you down before it lift you up.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people, that's what they do. They say, man, fuck it. And I mean, even though they frustrated, that's how they feel at the moment. But their attitudes could. That shit can grow. That shit become your mindset.
Yeah.
Once it become your mindset, it's over. I mean, we ain't really over, but it's over.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But what is it gonna take for you? What type of help do you need? Like, what is it going to... A lot of people might say, man, I don't want to go to rehab classes. Because we go to rehab class, they talk about drugs all the time. That shit make me want to go get high, so we got to leave that motherfucker. So I be feeling like everybody know what is it going to take for them to get back to where they supposed to be at, or where they should be at, or where they striving to be at, or reach their goals. What type of help do you want?
Honestly, for me, the only thing is stability. And that's something that I've been wanting for a long time, you know, before I even turned 18. And as a child, it's something that is required, you know what I'm saying? In order to be that person you're supposed to be when you turn 18 and go off in your own world and do your own thing, you have to have that foundation built up as a kid. You know what I'm saying? Wherever you started from as a child with your parents, you know what I'm saying? That's the years that your parents are required. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. They're required to do everything
Provide,
for
protect,
you.
and raise
Exactly.
you. That's right.
In that time frame, it's like, if you don't have a home, or even you have a home but you don't have a happy home, that is very detrimental to a
That's right.
person.
Damn, you're smart. That's right.
It can make you look at things differently, you know, like with hate even. Like you feel not loved. It's like, you know, why? Why me?
I get it. Stability.
Yeah, it's really just stability. Like my addiction problem, it's not really a problem, but you like, I don't ever want to just drink until some shit happens,
Right.
you know, and it's like, I can't be here right now. I'm so sorry.
I like it though.
And it's like, I don't ever do it to not, like, to take me out of it.
Mm-hmm.
I just do it to keep me maintained. You know, like, I don't want to crash out. It's not worth that.
That's right.
So we're going to take a second, breathe, take us a little drink, and then call it a day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead of sitting and blaming everybody or angry at the whole world, you know, there's no point. All you're going to do is waste time.
That's right. You're smart, man.
Thank you.
It was an honor talking to you. What's your name again?
Chantel.
Shantel.
Yes, sir.
Chantel, it was an honor talking to you. You're smart. I'm gonna give you my number so you can call me so I can follow you. If I can assist you and help you, I can. You do you do the groundwork, and I just assist you on your journey. I ain't gonna do everything for you.
Absolutely.
Cause that's what it seems like. That's what a lot of people want. They meet
Yeah.
me and say, "Hey, you say you're gonna help?" They just call me. They go, "Can you find me this spot? Can you find me?" Hell no. You find it, and I assist you with it. You gotta show me that you want it, and I assist you. I'm gonna tell you right now. I did probably about 1,000 people, and nobody really want. I ain't seen nobody that was really serious. They might have went through the steps saying, "Okay, well, let's take me down here to sign for this class or this and that and the third, just to make money off a video. Cause we're gonna do a video on the way down there.
Mm-hmm.
Get the money." But I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't really met nobody that was too serious. And if you serious, I got your back.
Right,
Call me, man. Call me. I got you. It ain't much, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I appreciate your time. I'm gonna see if I can get a word in with your mom. I want to meet this woman.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Bless you.